There are two primary ways you can connect to the GIS lab remotely. The first is to use a browser, and then the second is to use the VM client. Let's look at the browser first. Here, if you type in viewer.calvin.edu, it will take you to this page. Here you can install the VMware Horizon client, which I will show you in a minute. But here you can access the HTML location. So let's do that. When I click on this, you put in your Calvin Active Directory login details, and then you log in. Here, we're going to choose GIS Lab. And now the GIS environment will be loaded. The other way that you can connect to the GIS Lab is through the VMware Horizon client software. And so if you use go to the viewer location of viewer.calvin.edu and you click on to install VMware Horizon client, you can download this to your Windows machine or your Mac. And then once you have that, it'll appear on your desktop and you can launch it or in your program files. So when you launch it, you'll need to probably have a setup where you give the portal viewer.calvin.edu, but then you'll come here. You'll enter in your credentials for Calvin University and log in. And then here you have the same view that you had previously in the browser. In this case, choose the GIS Lab. And now it will load the GIS Lab remote environment for you to do your work. Yay! Okay, so I'm in the environment for the client, and now I need to make a folder on my desktop here for my lab. So I'm just going to right click on New and Folder, and I'm going to call this Lab GIS. Yay! Now we need to transfer the data into the Lab GIS folder on the desktop. To do this, you can choose to open a browser and download the data from the cloud. You could connect to your H drive and put that data in there, or you can connect to your USB drive. Here I'm in the client, but you could also do this in the browser with some of the transfer controls that are on the tab on the left in the browser. Under Connect USB Drive, you can see I've got options here for USB. So let me go ahead and connect my USB drive. All right, there I've connected it, and now it should appear. Here it is, Super Top Mass Storage Device. So there it is. Now I could transfer the data from the USB here to the lab folder. Just remember, this process is slow and it's not advisable to ever write and do your GIS work directly to the USB or to a cloud service or to your H drive. You should use this folder on the C desktop here, C drive, to do your work. Yeah!